Hey beautiful people, it's your girl T, and I'm back to do my flip through of my finished Romantic Country by Eriy. This was a full book buddy color that we did in my Facebook group, and so there were several of us who got this book, and together we tried to finish it in 1 year. We started in January, and the goal was to complete it by the end of the year. So I'm finished, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my finished pictures. Okay, so just to start off, I basically used Lyra Aquarelle watercolor crayons and Prismacolor Premier pencils in this book. I also used the soft pastels for backgrounds. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, let me put this, make sure you guys can see it. Okay, so this page didn't have any Lyra Aqua color. I had done this page way before I decided to use that. So just kept this pretty basic. For this, I just used the watercolor crayons. I wanted to give it like the effect of like old paper kind of, and just add some, just color to this map. The same with this here. And the same with this last map. All right. So this is a page that I did actually again before we decided to do this book. This page I used Color Soft, Derwent Color Soft, and soft pastels for the background. And some gel pens, it looks like, for the stars in the sky there. All right, my pink castle. I really like this page, the way it turned out. This one as well. This was pretty fun. This one I only used Prismacolor Premier Color pencils. Not too happy with this page. I tried using some metallic watercolors, and I just don't like the way that this turned out. You really couldn't get it that thick. I put several layers and it just wouldn't take. So I decided not to do anything else with it, just to keep it as is. And here's another picture I did here. I really enjoyed this book, even though it took a long time, and I did have issues with color coming through the other pages. I had to go back through here and do some cleanup. Some of these pages I was not able to clean up, and I just left it alone. It's finished. I like it, and that's all that matters. Here I used the aqua color crayons again, the Lyra aqua color crayons, and try to do like a tie-dye kind of watercolor effect in the background for that one. And this one I really, really enjoyed doing too. One of my favorite pages. And as you can see here, I had color bleeding onto these pages. I know in the future I'll probably have to put tissue paper or something in between the pages so that the colors don't bleed. I like this one a lot too. I did some metallic paint pens, or the gold that you see in this picture. My blue castle, I love this one. And you'll see I did clouds in blue with the soft pastels. This one was all done in Prismacolor. As you can see, I have a little bleed through from the color on the back of here. Okay, so some of these colors bled through or try to peek through. So that's something I'm going to have to try to figure out for the next time I color in, an Eriy book. I love my blue castle again here. This page was a lot of fun. You probably can't see it, but there's glitter all over this tablecloth. So this whole tablecloth is done with a glitter glue. I don't know if you can see it. My light doesn't really show shimmer that much. I really enjoyed this page. And these this color here, these bright purples and reds are not fun in this book because they bleed through, especially when you're adding like a fixative. So I decided not to use any more fixative in this book. This was the last double page spread I did. It was one of the final pages. I kind of skipped over it and finished the rest of the book because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I had to do some hiding and covering up because, again, the pink bled through this page. I had this big pink area, so I had to figure something out. So I decided to go completely dark with this and do blue table and purple. And I had some, you can probably see the shimmer there. These are stickles for the candelabras. I can't say that word very well. And I did, some glitter all over this whole page. So I really, really like the way this turned out, even though it was the last page, the last double page spread I did in the book. This one I had a lot of fun with too. Let me scoot over so you guys can see that. These are all the little dogs and cats, and I, instead of coloring, the designs in the frames, I decided just to do metallic, that was metallic watercolor frames, okay? This page is another page I'm not really happy with, and I couldn't fix it. I chose not to fix it. I attempted to use, there's like an acrylic glitter paint, and when I was adding it, it was like, it was very splotchy, and I did my best to try to even this glitter out. This is all glitter. You can see the shine. So it's not a page I'm real happy with, but, it's part of the process of completing a book. Not every page is going to be one that you're super, super happy with, but you've done your best, and that's all you can do. This one was done with Prismacolor. This one didn't have any aqua color crayon, and this background that you see here, this yellow, was done in acrylic paint. Another fun picture. I love pink, so I try to use a lot of it in this book. Here I did some more metallic paint pens. Then I went with a dark purple and pink castle. I really love this page too. And then I have some, it's not really shimmery, but like a nice little shine on this rooftops here. Again, I have clouds. So this page actually had a section that went up this way, and I really couldn't tell really what that was. So I made an executive decision and decided to, hey, just make this one mountain, and I blacked all of this out. I really love how this page turned out. It looks so serene to me. I don't know, something about the mountains, the majestic mountains. I love the mountains, so I just wanted to make this one big mountain with the church sitting here off in the distance or in the foreground. So, all right, and then this page here was a lot of fun for me because I got to do the sky with pink and peach, and I loved it. Use some more mountains here. I love this. I really, really love this. I didn't do too much shading once I did the aqua color. And as you can see here, I have pink coming through. I'm not going to try to fix that. It's from this color here and the flowers bleeding right through. But it's okay. And I have my little purple castle here off in the distance. I love this page. All right. Another nice page here. I love this page too. All of the pages actually I'm really happy with. There's just a couple in here that I'm not so thrilled with. This is another one of my favorites here. I just love the colors that I used. I tried to kind of incorporate that in these two pages here. And I have purple and pink sky. This page was a bust. I was so over this page, you guys. I didn't even attempt to do anything. I just did the sky pink. I really messed this page up. And then again, it's because I had a lot of this pink bleeding through and I was trying to hide things. And this is a page that I'm not too happy with, but it's part of the process, part of the journey to finishing Eriy, so we'll accept it. All right. Another cool page I really love. I love the way I did the mountains. I don't know if anyone else that is a subscriber has finished this book or worked in this book. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on the paper. I think it's nice paper for the most part, but it's not friendly when you're using certain colors. And I have not experienced that kind of bleed through with these colors like this on any other book, so I'm not sure if it's just this book here. So this double page spread, I decided not to do any background because I was kind of fed up with what was happening in some of the other ones. So same here, no backgrounds, but I really love how this turned out, despite not doing the background. Another one of my favorite pages. My purple and yellow kitchen. All of the signs from the little shops. Another one of my favorites, Henry's books. I try to keep the colors like the same, in the same categories kind of. I didn't want to do all different color books, so I said I'm going to make all the books brown and blue. So I did all of the books brown and blue and added some pops of orange in there and red, little green, yellow green. And I like the way it turned out. I think it's pretty cute. And I really wanted to have a bright blue door. So yes, this is a black acrylic paint background with the Easter egg collection. This is another page that I had to fix. At first, this was, what color was it? Forget what color it was at first. Then I decided to try black, and I was like, no, I'm going to go over this in blue. And I went over it in blue. No, it wasn't black. I take that back. I used, I tried to do a smoke on top of this blue. It did not work. So I had to go back over and repaint. So this page is has a lot of paint on it, and I decided just to make it look like long raindrops. So this is another page. I like this, but I don't like the background. Backgrounds are not something that I do a lot of. I'm not really good at them, and so that's something that I'm going to be working on in 2020 is backgrounds, and also learning how to color jewels, and also practicing more on doing skin. So those are some of the things I'm going to be working on next year. I really love this page with all the different bakery items. Love how it turned out. This is another page I decided to just use, certain, maybe this was 4 colors, I believe, 4 or 5 colors only for this page. So I challenged myself here. And then the Christmas tree, I decided not to do a background for this as well. I added some glitter to the page in certain areas. Okay, this is my circus. I thought this was so cute. I love the circus page. I wish it was the complete circus. instead of just, you know, this part. I would have loved to color the whole scene. Okay, and then I have chapter 5, windmills are a symbol of this village. And I decided to do all orange clouds to go with the orange and yellow theme I was doing for this page. And this is a page I really love too. This is one of my favorites in the book as well. I love it. Love how I did the sky. I love all my pink in here, you guys. I'm really thrilled with these pages here. These are some of my favorites that you're looking at right now. And here I just did a simple little wash here and kept this white because really this, you know, this is supposed to be mounted on the wall. And I was going to draw a brick wall, but I decided not to and just left it white and just kind of had this blue coming in around that. Then I have a pink windmill. My clothes on the clothesline. This was fun to color. It was so fun. And I did this on my previous video, just talking and chatting while I was coloring these pieces of clothing in. And then my Christmas page, I really like it. You guys really can't see, but this is like tons of glitter on it. Try to see, yeah, you can see the shimmer now. It's tons of glitter on it. I love it. I love this page a lot. And it has a snowman and I collect them. All right, so these are the last few pages, I believe. And so I didn't do a really bright castle. So I decided to use neon yellow with some orange shading and added some purple into the flags. I think it's okay. I think I could have gone darker with the foliage in the front. That probably would have made a big difference, but that's going to stay that way. And this I went with like a light peach sky because I had peach and aquamarine here in the castle, so I just wanted to do a light peach sky and just left it at that. And this is all with colored pencil. And that is it, you guys. The completed, I did not do the poster. That wasn't a part of it. So that is my completed romantic country book by Eriy. It was a pleasure. It was fun. But also too, there's so many different pages. I thought I would never finish, and I'm so happy and proud that I was able to finish this book this year. I committed to 2 books. I was only able to finish this one so far. The other one was a doodle book, and I don't know what I was thinking in choosing that book. It didn't get any of my time, really, except for coloring all the backgrounds in. So, you know, maybe I'll add that in next year just to work on and not make it a commitment, but just to work on it to finish it. All right, y'all. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Until next time, take care.